Hello Internet, welcome to the Collective Arcana, a channel all about tabletop gaming. So let's talk about Vax. This is going to be a shorter video because I didn't film me painting him for two reasons. One, he was kind of a challenge in general, and I had him every which way, and I knew it would just be all over the place on the camera. And two, I painted him mostly while I was watching the wedding, and I wanted to not be distracted. So I could cry my eyes out while I painted him. So this is probably the worst quality mini of the Vox Machina set, in my opinion, or at least in my set. I know it varies from set to set. But if you take a look at the prototype picture versus the actual sculpt, you'll see that a ton of detail is missing, and the flash lines are really heavy, so by the time you remove them, I mean, there's just nothing underneath. I had a lot of trouble finding his ear. I did fake one. I don't know if it's where it was supposed to be, but I put one in anyway. His boots were very muddied up as far as the detail goes, and I just, like, this boot was, it was bad. This one was a little better. Let's see if I can focus it. So I just sort of faked it to match this side. I don't know, it was a little frustrating to work on. But if you just wanted, you know, kind of a reference to follow for colors and how to break stuff up so he's not just all solid black, I have some still pictures up on the blog that I took while I was working on him, just kind of how I blocked out the color, that kind of thing. Some tips for that, like here on the back I use this sort of purpley grayish color. It's kind of like Batman gray or something. And then I did mostly just regular black for his base armor, and then I lined it with like brown. And you might not be able to see these lines so well on your sculpt. I had to fake quite a bit of them. The bottom one here was okay, but the, let's see, top, I think I mostly had to fill in. I also had to fake the sword because it was just a blob of plastic, so you can draw in the line there, things like that. But anyway, to break up the black, so I also used that purpley gray for his boots and his gloves, just to break them up. It doesn't look completely separate, but it's not supposed to look, you know, I mean, he's supposed to be in all dark. And then for his, he's got a little scale mail on his shoulder. And I think this is supposed to be like fur, and in the art it was kind of blue for the animated series, so I just made it sort of blue. But for anything metal, I kind of toned it down. I have this like dark blue silver color that I used on his boots and stuff because I didn't want it to stand out too much. And then I did do his weapons in silver, and then I just ink washed them so they would be a little darker. So for his face, I struggled with his face. I probably did it 4 times and just realized that I wasn't going to get it right. So I didn't do a ton with it. I just kind of used the base color, darkened up, you know, with a little ink wash. Normally I try to do highlights and all that stuff, but it's in really bad shape. Mine seems to be in extra bad shape. I had to cut quite a bit of plastic off his nose, and I almost think I should have cut more off because it was just globbed on there. His mouth is almost non-existent on my mini. It was really difficult. So I know this wasn't much of a tutorial, but I'm hoping that at the very least I can show you how to break up the color and show you where things are supposed to be, since it is so hard to see on the mini. But again, just take a look at the blog and you should be able to see the still pictures and be able to figure out his armor and stuff, especially on his chest. He's actually got 2 little rings, so you can see those. And then I'll have pictures of his boots and stuff on there too. So so good luck with him. I did hear that some people are getting like botched minis like this, and Steamforged has been really good about replacing them. I probably should have sent him back for another one, but I didn't, and I guess I didn't realize how bad he was until I got in there. But so if yours is especially bad, maybe look into doing that and getting a better one. So I hope yours goes a little better than mine did. Up next, I think I'm going to be doing maybe Scanlan. And I did get Caduceus in the mail, and I'm really excited. He is super high detail. He must be like resin or something. He looks completely different. Like he looks amazing. I can't wait to start on him. But I do kind of want to get Vox Machina done first. So I've only got a couple more left. Just Scanlan, Pike, and Grog, which I'm saving Grog for last because big minis are a lot more fun to paint because you have so much room. And I just thought it would be a nice treat. He's like my little dessert. So I hope you like this, and I hope it helped you. Please give us a like and a subscribe if you like this content. It helps us so much. We're a new channel. We're just trying to get going here. I'm going to be doing videos for every single Critical Role mini. And I've already got a playlist going. I got quite a bit on there already. So check that out if you haven't. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.